This video, I'm teaching you remote viewing by guiding you through an exercise that you can try yourself. People are coming over and I only have 5 minutes, so let's do this. You'll need paper, an inky, free-flowing pen, a glass of water. Now, if you want to get fancy, you can download my remote viewing journals. I lead Zoom sessions every single week. Everyone on my Patreon has these journals. You can get yours by going to patreon.com/𝚑𝚊𝚗𝚕𝚎, signing up for the free 7-day trial, downloading all the free downloads in that tier. Boom, you're set to go. It's called 30 Views. And it has enough space to record 30 unique remote viewing sessions. For those of you that have significant others, you can get the 30 dirty views that I made specifically for you guys. So remote viewing is exactly what the label suggests. It's viewing something situated far away. Your first step is to choose a target. So that can be a person, it could be a thing, it could be a place, it could be a site, but you'll have to settle in on your target. We are practicing remote viewing. We are training our psychical faculties and honing spiritual skills. This is an exercise. You are in a gym. Because we are practicing, I will obscure an item with a blue box. This is my remote viewing blue box. It's basically an address. Military, they're a fan of using reference numbers. You can use an envelope. It doesn't matter. It's something that acts as an address that you can use to then connect with the target, and through that connection, view. Now you're ready to connect with your target. Take a look at your first page, or if you're watching at home on YouTube, take a look at that blank sheet, take a few deep breaths. You're going to look back and forth at the image of the blue box. And when you're ready, you're going to draw the RV sigil on the line provided or just anywhere on the left-hand side of your page. And immediately, without thinking, move your hand to the right and draw a squiggle. You're going to draw a pictogram. Again, you're going to draw the sigil, the RV sigil, and immediately a squiggle. You want this to happen as fast as possible. You want to relax yourself down, clear your mind, take a few deep breaths, look back and forth at the blue box, the image of the blue box, and you're going to, when you're ready, draw the sigil on the line and then draw a squiggle. You're going to do that 3 times in a row. Let the nerves in your hand channel the energy for you and express through your subconscious movement. That's it. Now you're connected. Grab a fresh piece of paper or go to page 2 in the journal. Look at the blue box. All you want to do is jot down what comes up spontaneously. Surprises and spontaneity is what we're looking for with remote viewing. Record your impressions as you go section by section. And for those of you doing this at home, write down these headlines and then go ahead and get your hits. Very end, you can see that I asked the question, how would I feel emotionally if I were there, or if I were at the site, if I were at the place, if I were with the target? And you want to write down or draw out whatever happens first. The first thing, I do not want you to judge it or analyze it or question it. It's so important that it's the first thing that comes up for you. So the last page, archetypal outline, you want to have sort of your archetypal impression. I want you to sort of think of this part as like an outline of the entire thing. This is an overall archetypal impression that best represents the target. So you want to think like basic shape and scale. So if this is thing or a place, you want the biggest view, the biggest outline of what it could be or what it could look like. That's what you want to sort of like tune into. You only want to spend about 15 to 30 seconds on this part. You can also use this space to get any last little hits and impressions from your target. When you're done viewing, go ahead and write the word done or end at the bottom of your page and have a sip of water. Okay, let's see how you guys did. We have the box, have your little address. And who got it? We've got in your box, the remote viewing blue box. So this is actually a lighter that I picked up in this wonderful little like writer's shop in Los Angeles. And it's just like my favorite little lighter. It's my little purse lighter. And it's so anyone that picked up the cube, the shape, the color, fire elements, let me know in the comments below. And stay tuned for a few helpful tips and tricks. The most important thing is to, of course, relax. Remote viewing is simple in that you just pick a target, connect with your target, and then boom, you're there and you're receiving impressions. You want to look at this as magnetic. Accurate information arrives magnetically. You receive it, it comes in without effort. You know you don't have it when you're creating it with your imagination or you're searching or you're thinking. Remote viewing is purely receiving the imagery, the sensations, all of the information about the target. You're receiving the information, that is it. You are only recording what you are observing. Remote viewing is an emphasis on the process over the result. You're doing the process because you are observing it as you're going through it. It's not about what you get at the very end, if that makes any sense. The way it feels for me when I'm doing remote viewing sessions for people is very similar to making popcorn. Pops and I'm getting information, pop, 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 and then it'll slow down. And then when it stops popping, I write done at the very bottom of my page. If you found that fun and can see yourself remote viewing, I invite you to join us every week over on Zoom on the Patreon. I hope this helps, and I'll see you in the next one.